What I loved about the law was that it dealt with people.
Tom Power, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Even to bring in everybody, for God's sake.
When you are giving directions in Irish, you always do it in rhythm with the direction of the sun.
You could not make up some of the stuff that I learned about Charles Clarke.
The barges were crowded, almost as crowded as the coffin ships were.
Is there a role for the Irish diaspora in advancing human rights, and where would you see that role?
If we look back to our roots in Ireland, most of us come from very modest backgrounds. We should not forget what it means to be the outsider, to look different, to speak differently, to dress differently. I'm so often in situations where I am an outsider, but I manage that perfectly because I'm trained to do that now.
The word for churning is mash through. Yeah? So, tá sé bheith mash through and vash through. You're sort of mastering the churn. More or less you're mastering it.
But the interesting thing is that, that William Prince, after firing him, then recommends him for the secret police force. He's Irish, he's Protestant, he's orange, he knows Catholic faith inside out, he was a convert, and also the secret police are desperate to get to the top of the Fenian Brotherhood. Charles Clarke got to the top and not only that, he got 2 other agents in, recommended them.
At first, only the western sector was opened as a quarantine station, so all the installation were there. And since we didn't have enough space to build new shelters, we decided to open the eastern sector, and we ordered tents to accommodate 10,000 persons. The living conditions inside the tents were not that great. People were sleeping near the floor. It was really warm inside those tents. So that's why the authorities decided to order the 12 lazarettos. The objective was to provide a roof and a beds for as many immigrants as possible. Each lazaretto were meant to receive 300 persons each. So that's why we installed long beds that were coming from one end to the other ends of the building, and people were sleeping next one to another. So it wasn't really comfortable either, but it was better than staying outside in the tents.
The Corlick head depicts the god Lug. It has 3 different faces on quite a heavy stone sculpture, and there were 3 divinities within Lug. And the tripartite nature of the Celtic world emerges regularly. One face looks to the past, another looks to the future, another looks inwards. It also speaks to the dynamic of the journey of the foundation that had a resonance for everyone. It had a name that could be pronounced and that was simple, but also very rich.